What's up, everybody? It's Furious Francis over here from PlayerEssence.com. We've all heard the news by now. You guys all know that, Mark Rain came out and first laughed off the Wii U, said that Unreal Engine 4 isn't coming to the system, but then retracted his statement and said, oh, well, developers can bring it to the Wii U if they want to. But look, that's old news. Who cares? Whatever. What I do want to talk about, though, is Retro Studios. I've got some new information on their new engine. Now, we all know Retro Studios is developing something. Last year at E3, they were supposed to show the game, but they were pulled at the last second just because they weren't quite done polishing up whatever they were going to show. And they are building a state-of-the-art engine, my sources confirmed to me. A state-of-the-art engine that's basically going to get you games that look as good as, let's say, Killzone 3 or Gears of War. But the cool thing about it is that it's going to be running in 60 frames a second instead of 30 frames a second. So you're going to get games basically that are just as good looking as Killzone or Gears of War, even probably a little bit better because they'll be better optimized, but still running as fast as you would expect from Metroid Prime. Corruption on the Wii or the GameCube games were also running at 60 frames per second. So that's going to be awesome. Now, we don't know what game is in question. My source didn't tell me, well, it's a Metroid game for sure. There's been tons of rumors, and I've had a different source that told me, yeah, there is a Metroid game coming on the Wii U, but we don't know for sure. We don't know what game it is. It could be a new IP. It could be one of Nintendo's backlog of IPs. We don't know what it's going to be, but what I do know is that the engine that they're building it on is going to be fantastic. So for all the people out there saying, oh, well, the Wii U isn't getting Unreal Engine 4, it's a big deal, it's a big problem. Well, it might not be as big as a problem as, some would think, just because a lot of developers and a lot of publishers are building their own engines this generation. Square Enix built their own engine. Nintendo, of course, has their own engine. Sega has their own engine, the Hedgehog engine. A lot of companies, Ubisoft, they have their own engines for Watch Dogs and for Assassin's Creed. So a lot of publishers and developers, they have their own engines for things. So Unreal Engine 4 might not be as widespread as Unreal Engine 3, just because developers were not as prepared for next gen back then as they are now. So developers and publishers are building their own engines. Nintendo's going to put out some great games. Shin Megami Tensei and Crossfire Emblem, that's going to have its own engine. Of course, Xenoblade 2 has its own proprietary engine. So, although Unreal Engine 4 isn't going to be directly supported to the Wii U, there's plenty of other engines out there that can do a great job. Alright, so, of course, our countdown to E3 will continue. I will be releasing new information, of course, every single week or so. If you guys have any questions or if you guys have any comments, any requests, please put them in the comments below. Let me know. Make sure to like us on Facebook. I'll put that in the description as well. And check out the website, PlayerEssence.com, for all your news, reviews, trailers, tips, the whole shebang. Alright then, guys. Till next time. Peace.